Check, check.
It's Bigotry Trivia time. Grab your friends and play it online. With Ali and Gina and Taco just for you. It's Bigotry Trivia time. And we're feeling alright. Okay, come on, let's play.
Welcome. Hello. Good evening. Happy Tuesday, everybody.
I'm trying.
That's okay. Sorry if there was some feedback there. Thanks for joining us for our first online How I Met Your Mother trivia. My name is Ali with Baig of Tricks Entertainment. We're excited to be here. Thank you again for joining us. If this is your first time playing, make sure that you've joined the online game. If you're seeing and you're hearing me on YouTube, that is good. That is half of what you need to do. The other half is actually joining the online game. That is where you will submit your answers. You're not going to answer here on YouTube. You're going to answer in the online game. So go to, I recommend from your phone, go to online.baigoftricks.com and enter in the code HIMYM, H-I-M-Y-M, H-I-M-Y-M. That will get you into the online How I Met Your Mother trivia game tonight. Lisa. Yeah, we'll take care of that, Lisa.
Okay.
I'm just looking at your chats. Thanks, Christopher Milano, for dancing along.
Taco
Suit up.
Tuesday.
It's trivia time. It is Taco Tuesday, but Taco is refusing to sit in his designated taco cam chair right now. He's a wily boy this evening. Oh, there he goes. It's not even on him. Anyway, so once again, let me throw this back up. Thank you for joining us. My name is Ali with Baig of Tricks Entertainment. We are going to be getting to the trivia game here in just a few minutes. In the meantime, if you haven't yet, make sure you join the online game. I recommend joining the game from your phone and leaving the YouTube video up on your computer or on your smart TV on your YouTube app if you want to do it that way. Questions tonight, there will be multiple choice and there will be text questions that we'll get to in a little bit, but everything is about How I Met Your Mother. Everything comes from one of the seasons, one of the episodes of this show. So we'll get that started in just a few. Before we do, a few shout outs. Thank you to everybody that's here tonight. And thank you to everybody that's been supporting Baig of Tricks over the last now 2 months and a week almost. With this online venture, we're excited to be doing this. Obviously, we'd much rather be in the bars with you all, but we'll be doing this as long as we have to keep you guys entertained. Tonight's event, as every other event that we do publicly, is free. The only time we've ever charged for an event in the public is for fundraisers. So we do all of these events for free, and we do accept donations or tips. You can see the links down below, Venmo, PayPal, or Zelle. If you feel so inclined, I already saw it. Lisa, thank you so much for the donation. We really appreciate it. Those donations and those tips allow us to continue to put on these events for free and to come up with new and fun and different types of events to do for you guys. So from the bottom of our hearts, thank you so much for everybody that's tipped. You certainly don't need to, but every single one that comes through is sincerely appreciated. There are other ways to support Baig of Tricks. If you're not able to tip or donate online, please like, comment, share on our posts. Invite your friends, invite your family to these events. The more people we have, the more fun that we tend to have. And honestly, it's something to do. So let people know we're no longer, bound by where you live and what restaurants you can get to. If you can get on the internet, you can play trivia with us. So we have friends from Canada that play with us every single day. Friends from Hawaii, friends from the UK, Pakistan, Italy, Russia, New Zealand, Australia, all over the place. So thank you for everybody that's joining us for these events. We really, really appreciate it. And we're so happy that we have this opportunity to put these on for you. You can see rotating up in the screen here are the events that we have coming up this week. Obviously, How I Met Your Mother's going on right now. Tomorrow night, if you haven't yet tried, please join us for Music Bingo with Bobby K. Tomorrow, he's doing a set list entirely composed of songs by female artists. Somebody recommended that, and we thought that was a really cool idea. So all of the songs tomorrow are songs originally performed by female musicians. Bobby will be doing. Thursday at 7 p.m., we have our next round of general knowledge trivia. That one is inspired by our donation drawing winner, Amanda this week. She gave us 6 categories to choose from that all of the questions will be in reference to true crime, South Park, Disney parks, Grateful Dead, 90s pop culture. So a lot of fun stuff on Thursday. The donation drawing is what we do every single week. Out of everyone that's donated to Baig of Tricks, we pull one name, and if we select you, you get to choose one of the trivia nights we do in the following week. You can choose a themed trivia night if you'd like The Office, which we're doing this Thursday at 9 o'clock, or you can choose a general knowledge trivia night, give us up to 6 categories that I'll draw inspiration from. So that's our way of repaying you right now for your generosity, so thank you guys so much. Speaking of generosity, this Friday, we have our Fundraiser Friday event. Every Friday, we do online trivia to raise funds for a different organization. And this Friday, it is for the American Parkinson's Disease Association, the Wisconsin chapter. They contacted us, so we're putting on a general knowledge trivia night. That, I mentioned earlier, that's one of the few events that there are tickets you have to purchase. I don't remember the exact price of the tickets. I think it's $20, but that gets you access to the game. There will be prizes during the game, and it'll be a fun one on Friday night. So please do join us. All of the details for all of these events are on our Facebook page. So check that out. Click on anything you'd like to go to. Make sure your RSVP is going on Facebook so you get any updates. Specifically, this last one I'll talk about, The Office Trivia. By far, one of our most popular events that we do. This Thursday at 9 o'clock. I'm excited. I love The Office. I know a lot of you love The Office. And what better time to binge than right now? So we'll be doing that Thursday night at 9 via this platform. So if this is the first time you've played, you will now be an expert and you'll be ready to go. Excuse me. With all of that said, guys, we're going to dive into this trivia here. If this is your first time playing, I'll say one more time, you're not going to answer here in the YouTube comments. You will be answering via the online platform. It's not an app. You don't have to download anything to your phone or your computer. It's just a website. So you go to online.baigoftricks.com, enter in that code, HIMYM, HIMYM, and you will be good to go. Hey, Christiane, welcome. Summer came back to do this trivia. Welcome back, Christiane and Summer. Love the shirt. Thank you, Jacob. This was a donation 4 years ago from my good friend Kevin. He gave it to me. I'm a big Game of Thrones fan, as is he. So I'm going to show you this screen. Once you guys have gone to online.baigoftricks.com, typed in the code HIMYM, you should see this screen. And it'll ask you for just one piece of information tonight. I didn't change that. It's just going to ask you for a name. So once you type in your name and click go, you'll see this screen that says the game will begin shortly. You're good to go. The game's going to start when I click start here in just a second. The first round of questions tonight, I believe there are 10 multiple choice questions. So multiple choice questions means I'll ask the question, you'll see it on the screen, and then there'll be 4 answer options. The correct answer is always one of the 4, A, B, C, or D. All you have to do is click the answer you believe to be correct.
Collect it in your brain.
Yeah. That's it. It's always A, B, C, or D. There's a few things you need to know about multiple choice. First and foremost, they're worth 150 points maximum. And I say maximum because for the multiple choice and the multiple choice questions only, that once the timer starts, the points start to decrease. So the longer it takes you to answer, if you're thinking about it, or if you're trying to Google it, which you shouldn't do because there's no cheating in online trivia, you're going to lose points the longer it takes you to answer. So you want to click your answer as quickly as you can, but make sure you don't click the wrong one by accident because you can't undo it. No takebacks. Once you click an answer, that's your answer. I mentioned no cheating. You should never cheat anyway, but specifically tonight, we do have a prize on the line from our awesome sponsors, Elmhurst Brewing Company. They are a fantastic craft brewery out of Elmhurst, Illinois. They're still open for curbside carryout and delivery, making delicious beer, delicious food. And they've put a $25 gift card up on the line tonight for the top participant. So keep this fun, keep this fair, be honest, and let's everybody have a good time. So that's it. We're going to dive into the first question because it is a practice question. If you're not sure how the system works yet, you'll know by the time we finish this. Lindsay, yeah, that was me with Game of Thrones. And a lot of people, I think, with Dexter. Yeah, I didn't love this finale either. All right, here we go, guys. Cheers. Thank you so much for being here. Let's have some fun. Get in there, lemon peel. All right. You okay? What is the name of your host today? This is your practice question. So it looks and acts like a regular question. It's just not worth any points. So you're going to answer it, but it won't be worth any points. This is just so you learn how the system works. You have 30 seconds to answer. What is the name of your host today? Me, Ali, Barney, Ted, or Marshall? What is my name? Ali, Barney, Ted, or Marshall? Summer is so embarrassed. No, don't be embarrassed, Summer. We're so happy you're here.
It's just embarrassing. You know, it's just lame people.
Oh, stop it.
Like that.
Amy, I guarantee this will be the only question I get right this game. That's fair. I'm just so glad that so many of you come back and join us, even if this isn't your favorite show. I really appreciate, honestly, the community that's been created through these live chats and on the Facebook group. So thank you guys for hanging out and just, I know, I'm stuck here just talking into a camera, but it makes me feel like I'm actually connecting people with the way that you guys interact. So please know that I really appreciate it. I know Gina does too. Let's see what you guys thought. Most of you got this correct. It didn't count for points, so some of you having fun. Ali is the correct answer. And holy moly, we have a lot more people on here than I thought we may. 76 people answered this question, and we still have a few people joining right now. So thank you, everybody, for being here. 65 people said Ali. 65 people were correct. That's how multiple choice questions work. The next 10 questions are just like this. Here we go. Question number 2, the first real question of the evening. We're starting it off easy. What is the name of the bar that the group frequents? What is the name of the bar? You can see him here in this picture. What is the name of the bar the group frequents? Is it McLaren's Pub, Central Perk, Patty's Pub, or Moe's Tavern? Starting it off very easy tonight. Matt Levy, do scrub so I can go perfect again. Maybe we will. Maybe we will.
Oh no, Lindsay. Hopefully you can switch over before you miss much.
Yeah, if your YouTube timing gets off, here's something I always forget to say. You can refresh the YouTube stream as well. So I always tell people to refresh the game, but if the YouTube stream is behind, refresh your screen that the YouTube video is playing on. Sometimes that'll kind of kick the old stuff out and get you caught up a little better. Could go for a flaming Mo with some Krusty's non-narcotic syrup.
You might not get a taco again.
Is he sleeping on you? Oh, this is a social, an official social. McLaren's Pub is the correct answer, and every single person out there, nobody even misclicked, which is incredible. So good job, McLaren's the correct answer. Cheers, everybody.
Wow, we rarely get 100%.
You guys knew this one.
True social.
All right, here we go. Question number 3. What instrument does Ted steal for Robin? Which of these instruments does Ted steal for Robin? Was it a trombone, a tuba, a French horn, or a clarinet? Aaron Goro, welcome! Welcome! Good to see you here. A social, and you just finished your drink. Oops, that was me at the general knowledge trivia. I finished my drink like halfway through. We had so many socials. Allison, welcome back. I was just talking about Kevin, your husband, who gave me this shirt. I wrote a Scrubs game for a friend's company where people only got about half. Yeah, Matt, that's the trick, man. It's fun to write about shows you love, but then you tend to make it a little too tough. Trust me, I get it. Another social. We're starting off well here tonight. The French horn is the correct answer, not a trombone, a tuba, or a clarinet. French horn. Cheers, everybody.
Aw, Summer.
What did Summer say?
I think you should have added blue to it.
Yeah, I didn't want to give away too much, Summer. And clearly it didn't matter. 96% of you got it right. Question 4. Which of the following individuals does Barney believe is his father? Barney believes which of these individuals is his father? Alex Trebek, Bob Barker, Pat Sajak, or Richard Dawson? I don't think Matt's married, Lisa. I could be wrong, though. I think he's engaged. I try to keep up with my Facebook friends.
And their relationship stuff.
Yeah. Aaron, I've seen you on a lot of music bingo, but not a lot of trivia. I'm excited that you're on here tonight. Thank you for joining us. Another social. Congratulations. Bob Barker is the correct answer. Cheers, everybody. And again, I didn't mention this. You obviously don't have to be cheersing with anything alcoholic. I am. But you're welcome to Gina's cheersing with tea. You can do your socials with water, lemonade, or tea, or pop, or soda, or whatever you call it where you're at. So, to you guys.
Matt is engaged to a lovely lady named Lauren.
At least I was right about the engagement. All right, question 5. We'll look at the standings after this. What type of embarrassing tattoo does Ted get in season 3? What type of embarrassing tattoo does Ted get in season 3? Is it Robin's name, his mom's name, a unicorn, or a butterfly?
I'm such a creep. I just looked at your face with Matt Levy, and she is very lovely. I have to put faces to names. I've looked you all up on Facebook.
Oh, Lindsay, I'm sorry. I know that frustration. Congrats. Aaron started having to get up at 5:30 again. You're at the veterinary clinic, right? Jenny Rambo stalker. Aha. She would love to, I'm sure. Good. We could use a trivia intern. Oh, guys, we are just drinking. Cheers to the butterfly. The butterfly is the correct. Oh, and we went to the rankings, but the butterfly was the correct answer. Cheers. Sandcastles in the sand in first, but I try not to be too much like Robin with the but ums. And in third, comically large bottle of champagne. Everybody else's team is going to rotate through, so keep your eye out there to see your team name. Perks of living at work and having to eat. Oh, yeah. We may do 70s show eventually, Liliana. That's on the list. Matt, I have been keeping up with Reggie James's streams with that blue hair, his Muppet that he's got. Yeah, he's been interesting for all of these streams. I saw it way back when this all started, and he did he tried like grinding on the skateboard down the stairs and just straight up broke his wrist. But yeah, I love Reggie in the full effect. Any other Reggie fans out there? I know Matt does. But yeah, he's actually, I don't know if you've seen this, Matt. He's doing private streams. You can you can pay him like we do private trivia to do a private music live stream for you. Maybe I would like to see how much that costs. Maybe we can get some people together and get a private stream from Reggie. Oh, Casey, don't get me started. Lindsay, have you finished Survivor before we go any further? All right. Question number 6 is coming up. We're still doing multiple choice. Here we go. Question 6. Which of the following girls left Ted at the altar? We're going to get married, but she left him at the altar. Who was it? Victoria, Natalie, Robin, or Stella? The little nerds of our house. Christy and Summer and the nerds.
So cute.
All right. So I would like to talk about it briefly, but I want to put a spoiler alert out. Is anybody out there that hasn't watched Survivor finale that plans to? Let me know, and then we'll talk about it in a second, Casey. Oh, this could be a social too. It's looking like there's multiple choice round. Somebody commented in the chat earlier that said it's pretty hard to remember a show that you watched so long ago, but it seems like many of you have watched this more recently, or you have very good memories. Stella, the correct answer. Sarah Chalk, Elliot from Scrubs. There you go. There's your connection, Matt. Stella, the correct answer. All right, question 7. Taco, you can set him on his chair. He might stay. In what season of the show do Lily and Marshall get married? What season of the show do Lily and Marshall get married? Season 1, season 4, season 5, or season 2? Marshall is a mood. Yes. Yes, Chris. Ooh, Matt, I'm into that. Have Reggie guest host around. Oh, I like this. Stephanie, I'm pretty sure Ted had the same issue. I think he got his girlfriends mixed up too. So don't feel bad. Someone remind Lindsay how upset you got at the finale and you shouldn't do this to yourself again. Yeah, don't do it. There's a million other shows if you don't really want to. Or you can do everything up to them. Yeah, just stop short of the finale, John says. Just like Game of Thrones. But Game of Thrones is so tough because it all builds up to that. Oh, don't get me started on Veronica Oh, you guys got split on this one directly between season 4 and season 2. The correct answer here is season 2. They got married in season 2. Good job, good job, good job, good job. All right, question 8. At the beginning of every episode, they start out, kids on the couch, and Ted is narrating the story from what year? What year in the future is Ted narrating the story from? 2020, 2025, 2030, or 2040? Yes. You know, one that I wanted, just today, I wanted to go back and watch is Heroes with Milo and what's the guy's name who played Spock? Whose name I can't remember now.
Oh.
It's out
Zachary
of
Quinto.
it. Yeah, Zachary Quinto. But that's another one, and it wasn't their fault. They got canceled. Yeah, thank you, Charles. That show got canceled. Lindsay, don't worry. It didn't finish itself. Yeah. I think if they had gotten another season or two, they could have at least wrapped it up really well. But it ended on such a poor part. They got, that sequel. But yeah, just not what I wanted. You guys did well here. Correct answer was 2030. 2030. Good job. 60 of you got that right.
Post-COVID.
What'd you say?
10 years post-COVID.
Yeah, right? PC. All right, question 9. What fruit does Ted mysteriously wake up to after a drunken night out in season 1? He wakes up and sees what fruit mysteriously after a drunken night out in season 1? A watermelon, a cantaloupe, a banana, or a pineapple? Last 2 seasons were rough. Yeah. I just watched a movie on Netflix, Code 8, with Stephen Amell. How do you say his name? Amell? Yeah, and his brother. But in the movie, they aren't brothers, even though they look like brothers. But it's good. If you like superhero stuff, that's a good movie. This is a social. You guys destroyed this one. The correct answer, 97% of you got the pineapple. Pineapple. Nice little psych crossover, if you will.
Yeah.
All right, question 10. We have 2 more multiple choice
you
questions.
were not the one that said that.
Oh, did we? What do Lily and Marshall name their first son? What do Lily and Marshall name their first son? Michael, Marvin, Marshall, or Martin? Code 8 was pretty good. Aaron, good. Yeah, I liked it. And very clearly need to rewatch this show. That's how trivia will make you feel sometimes. Wait for it. Actually,
Some of my
they're
favorite
cousins.
shows that I've seen a million times, I still don't remember certain things.
Oh, yeah.
I just feel like you don't retain everything.
I mean, I've written 1,000 office trivia questions, and somebody asks me an office trivia question, and I'm like, I mean, I know I've seen it. Oh, geez, look at you guys. Marvin, wait for it, Erickson. Good job. Cheers, everybody. You're just making these drinks disappear. All right, one more multiple choice question. We'll look at the standings after that, and then we're going to switch it up. You guys will have to start typing in your answers, so get ready for that, to type in your answers all on your own. All right, let's load. Question 11. Question 11. At least Ted and Marshall, but Ted, Marshall, Barney get together every 3 years to watch what movie series? What movie series do the guys watch every 3 years? Lord of the Rings, Star Wars, Indiana Jones, or Harry Potter? Thank you so much, Cassandra, for the donation. And I think I already said Lisa, but I just saw it again. Thank you, Cassandra, Lisa, for the donations. We appreciate it. And again, if you donate at any time during this week, you're into the drawing. We may draw your name, and you get to choose one of the trivia nights we do next week. It could be your favorite show, movie, book series, or some random shit. It doesn't matter. Stuff, excuse me. Sorry, Summer.
9:30.
I know, but I think there are children on here, so I'll watch it. But it could be you that wins that donation drawing. So thank you guys so much for those donations. Speaking of Star Wars, the correct answer. This is the one, who was it? Stella had never seen, he found out. But Star Wars, the correct answer. We'll call it 90%. Cheers, everybody. All right, that's the end of multiple choice. So let's take a look at the standings, see if anything's changed. Not a lot. Sandcastles is still in first. Comically large bottle of champagne now up into second. And But is in third. Everybody else rotating through, so watch for that. Mouse Rat, am I in the right place? No, wrong show, but we're glad you're here. Lisa, we typically draw on Fridays. We draw on Fridays, and if you win, I just contact you. We don't do it online. We don't do a video or anything. I just send you an email. Oh, we were doing it Saturdays. But we don't really get donations on Fridays because we do the fundraiser events on Fridays now. So we haven't typically been getting any donations on Fridays, so we moved it up so that it gives me a little more time to get our schedule set so I can get it out for you guys before the following week. Amy, second to last. That's not last. Chris, top 85. Oh, thank you, Christiane. I don't have to screen my language or summer. Good to know. Yeah, me too. All right, here we go. So, as I mentioned, everyone, if this is your first time playing, make sure you're listening right now because things are going to change. If this is not your first time playing, this is a great time to grab a drink. Going forward, there are no longer multiple choice questions. So how it works, I will still ask you a question. You'll see it on the screen. You still have a 30-second timer, but now you have to type your answer in all on your own. So just by that fact, these questions are, I think, going to get a little tougher. And then we'll start, I think, overall, start to make the difficulty rise. But from this point on, you're either going to earn all of the points or none of the points. There's no more in between like we saw here with the decreasing points. So take your time. Spell your answers correctly. If you spell the answer right, you automatically get the points. If you spell it wrong, you're relying on me to go through and click and mark it right. So I tend to do that, but if I miss an answer that's spelled wrong, this is my disclaimer. The best way to make sure you get points is just spell the answer right. But you'll see how this works here after we get to the first question. I think they start off pretty easy again, and then eventually, we'll see. You guys are kicking butt. Some of you are kicking butt. Some of you are out there just having fun, which is great too. But we should see these start to get tougher. Here we go. You have 30 seconds. Take your time. Last recommendation, try to send your answer in before the timer hits 5 seconds because this is the internet, and sometimes things take a while to get sent into the server. Give yourself the best chance of actually having your answer come through and send your answer in with at least 5 seconds left on the clock. Here we go. Question 12, our first text answer. So you're typing this in. What town is Marshall originally from? So not state. I'm looking for the town. What is Marshall's hometown? Mert Werlin, getting here late, chatting and watching. Didn't watch the show. That's okay. Thanks for hanging out, man. And maybe you'll discover that you like the show from this. Thank you, Dan, for the donation. We appreciate it. One other thing, if you haven't joined the Baig of Tricks online community, it's on Facebook. It's completely free. It's just a fun way to continue the conversation that you guys are having here in the YouTube chat. You can continue it on Facebook. And what we're probably going to start doing with tomorrow is we're going to do some private events just for the online community. So right now, tentatively, I'm planning to host an event via Zoom tomorrow night. So it's going to be different than what we're doing now. Much more music involved because we can do music on Zoom. We can't do on YouTube. So if you haven't joined that community, I would do that so you get that information. And I'll be sending that info out. We'll have some fun. After party on Facebook page. Yes. Let's see what you guys thought. Lots of answers here. Lots of answers. So I'm going to mark some of these right. I'm not just taking the state. I'm looking for the city. Ooh, a lot of you close. I see one. That's just a typo. So a lot of you said St. Paul. It's not St. Paul. He's from St. Cloud. St. Cloud, Minnesota. So as long as you didn't put one of the answers in red that you see up there, you got points. If I had to mark your answer correct on my end, it won't tell you on your phone. So again, I know some of you, this is your first time playing. I just want to make sure I explain it. On your phone, if you wrote St. Cloud but you spelled it wrong, it's going to tell you that you're wrong. But I'm telling you, that's why we do this on YouTube so you can hear me, that if you wrote something that sounded like St. Cloud, you got points. I marked it right on my end. Here we go. Question 13. Ted and Barney both licked what national landmark? Ted and Barney both licked what national landmark? $1.5 hours north of St. Paul. Thank you, Jacob. Toledo. Matt, what did Matt say? Ali Baig? Oh, not that I remember, Matt. Not that I remember. Oh, somebody's team name has St. Cloud in it, Samantha. That's why sometimes I don't read the team names out because they have answers in their name. Tasted like pennies. All right, here we go. Oh, you guys did well. You guys did very well.
Oh, I love Minneapolis.
I like Minneapolis. The Liberty Bell. Liberty Bell. So again, if you spelled Liberty Bell wrong, that's okay. The only people who didn't get points are the people who put Statue of Liberty, Mount Rushmore, Lincoln Memorial, Empire State Building, or Blarney Stone. If you did not type one of those 5 answers, you got points here. Don't worry. Here we go. Question 14. In season 2, Lily steals a baseball from Ted's boss that was signed 3 times by what baseball player? What famous baseball player signed the baseball 3 times that Lily stole from Ted's boss? In a post-COVID world, this question disgusts me. Yeah. And then for live, okay, Jacob, I'm feeling like you're from Minneapolis or Minnesota. Sorry, maybe not Minneapolis. Oh, Jacob Westphal. We lived in Oh, Chris, you lived in Minneapolis for 3 years. I've been to Minneapolis a few times, and I really like Prince. Does that count?
Minneapolis is a city that I would move to if we had a reason to leave here, for sure.
Lisa, I don't know the fill in the blanks. You might know some of these. Some of these are tough, but some of them you might know. I don't always just go from easy to tough with the fill in the blanks. Sometimes there's some easy ones mixed in. Somebody gave me an always sunny crossover answer. The correct answer here is maybe showing up in a second. It's the internet. Pete Rose. Pete Rose, Pete Rose, Pete Rose. The correct answer. Good job. All right, question 15. All of the members of the gang had doppelgangers on the show. What job did Lily's doppelganger have? What did Lily's doppelganger do for a living? What was Lily's doppelganger's job?
Lots of good gifts for this one.
Ooh, Nashville or Seattle. I've never been to Seattle. I like Nashville.
I've not been to Seattle either.
Yeah, I'd like to go. I have some good friends in Seattle. The streak was fun while it lasted, Lauren. This one time at band camp. Ooh, best. Hold on. Vegan butcher shop.
No, we're going to check that out next time we're there.
Yeah. I've never seen a vegan butcher shop. I'm intrigued. We loved Hell's Kitchen and Psycho Susie's in Minneapolis. What's the one place we went to, the Gay 90s?
Yeah, God.
Is that what it's called?
Karaoke.
Yeah, like the Gay 90s bar.
Uh-huh.
I'm pretty sure that was the only place we know. We went. We went for a wedding.
No.
I mean, we went to other places, but that's the only place I remember.
That's a cool name. Thank you, Jen.
I don't even know what a doppelganger is. It's somebody that looks like you. The correct answer is stripper. She was a stripper. All right, let's take a look at the standings, see if anything's changed. But is up into first. Rebecca out of nowhere in second. And Team Kirby, welcome back, is now in third place. We'll let this go through. Pineapple Incident, the Possible Gentleman's Agreement. Have you met the winners? Nice team name. Let me take a look at these standings. Ooh, we moved up 7 spots. Welcome. Good job, Jenny. Everyone goes to Gay 90s. Yeah, that's what we were told. I actually had the Hilton across the street from it with the room that could see right into the upper floor at the Gay 90s. Top 80. Moving on up, Chris. Christy Ann Bancake. You love that movie, right? American Pie?
Yes.
Yeah, it's like
my
one of your
favorites.
favorites. From 1st to 13th, the fall isn't glamorous. That's okay. You're poised for a comeback, Lauren. You can't have a comeback if you don't, move out of first. All right, here we go. Question 16. Speaking of Lily, Lily once brought a goat home. What was the name of the goat that Lily brought home?
Amy. Tell him you can't help anymore.
What happened?
Amy said her husband came up and said, I know this show, I can help you. 3 questions,
All wrong.
Golden dinosaurs being in Delhi. Oh, now I want City O City in Denver.
Oh, Denver, City O City.
That was the best meal I've ever had.
Honestly, and I'm not vegan, and I love that was my favorite, probably my favorite meal we had in Denver was at City O City.
Oh
yeah.
God, so good. Anyway, why are we talking about food?
I don't know. I'm
tonight?
hungry though. We snacked in between general knowledge trivia and this. Yeah, sure.
Just whatever.
Like even just a martini would be fine, like vodka martini. No, vodka. Please. Wait, no, gin's good. Sorry, everybody. Gina's taking care of me. And making sure I'm not switching between too many alcohols as well.
Big responsibility.
Gina's the real MVP in this household.
How about you? Chips?
Yeah, you can give me potato chips. Guys, I know I look like I'm just staring at the screen. I'm marking your answers correct here. So bear with me. I try to talk while I do it. All right, so... Oh, too much vodka? Not an issue.
No, I poured gin. I guess I have to drink.
Oh, gin's fine. No, that's good. Seriously. All right.
No, I'll drink.
Everybody is in. Oh, I just clicked the wrong button. You can see all of the different guesses we had here based on spellings. I'm marking a few of these correct, but I am not marking correct Gremlins 2, the goat, even though I love that. The correct answer here is Missy. Missy. Some of you were close. I saw some very close answers, but Missy, the correct answer. That's a tough one. Question 17. What item or what gift did Ted get Marshall and Lily for their wedding? What did Ted get Marshall and Lily for their wedding? For a while, he was worried that he didn't get them anything, but he did. Oh, you guys are doing very well with this one. Ollie, gin is always the correct answer. Yeah, Lisa, you're right. Allison said Gina is the real MVP with a trophy and a gold medal.
Ooh.
Ashley just saw this episode. That's a good feeling when you watch a couple episodes just with hope that it's going to be, very helpful, and then it is. All right, I'm just going to mark a few of these right. Somebody said, where's Taco? So here you go. The correct answer is coffee maker, but I have a few more I got to mark correct here. The coffee maker, this was the whole episode. He thought he didn't get him anything, but he did, but then he didn't, but then he did. But he got him coffee maker. I'm going to mark a couple more of these right. Coffee maker. Coffee maker. All right, question 18. What is Ted's middle name? What is Ted's middle name? Matt, refresh your phone. If you're answering on your phone, especially, just refresh the whole page. Refresh the web page. If it's not letting you answer, sometimes it could just be that the server's caught up. So refresh that. If you have to log back in, that's okay. Christiane, you got points. Don't worry. Ooh, Blender from New Girl. Yeah, Lisa, I loved the gifts for this entire night of trivia. There are a lot of good Ted gifts, specifically, as you can imagine. There aren't a whole bunch of great other gifts. I mean, you know, there's some good Marshall, good Barney, good Robin. You saw some good Lily, but Ted just has so many good gifts. Did this ever start? No. Oh, I've been talking the whole time and the timer never started. Well, here you go. What is Ted's middle name? Matt, that may be why you thought it didn't let you answer. Oh, yeah, guys, this was not you. This was me. This is what we talked about all the time. This was an example of an Ali issue. On my end, the timer hadn't, I clicked the button and the timer didn't start. So this is what I mean. You know, if everybody starts saying there's an issue, it's probably on my end. And this time it was. But it should be good now. Ooh, a lot of you close.
Yes, Miss Chris. Ali makes a mistake. We have a social.
Oh, yeah, we'll have a mistake social. Cheers. But be careful, because after a few socials, it's just a snowball effect. Shout out, again, if there are so many times if we weren't playing for prizes, I would mark people correct just for fun, to whoever put Fart Knocker, because that just makes me want to go, not even just watch, but play the Beavis and Butthead Sega Genesis game, because you could make them say Fart Knocker. But the correct answer is not Fart Knocker, it's Evelyn. Ted Evelyn Mosby. Good job. Question 19. Who do Ted and Robin together determine was Ted's worst ex-girlfriend? They went through pretty much the whole list, but they determined together that which girl was his worst ex-girlfriend. Amy, you consider that answer correct? Yeah, in my heart, that answer is correct. Absolutely. What kind of dog is Todd? Okay, you answered. Yeah, I think he's mostly Cairn Terrier. But he's got those big old ears. The Pomeranian ears, right?
Mm-hmm.
There he is.
Yeah, those ears.
Hi, Kristen Barron.
I mean, Cairn Terriers do have that shape of ear, too.
Did you see Kristen on there?
Kristen, her Final Three Alliance.
Final Three Alliance. All right, a lot of you got this right. I'm just marking some misspellings correct. Ooh, a lot of you are close.
Oh, yeah, Jen.
Somebody said my mom.
Oh, me.
My mom. Anytime I hear I just want to watch a regular show.
Mm-hmm.
Nah. All right, yeah, not Stella, not Stella, not Stella. The correct answer is Jeanette. Jeanette, this is officially the toughest question so far. 7 people got it right. I think this is one of the toughest ones because there are so many girlfriends and they go back and forth, but they ultimately determined Jeanette was the worst. All right. Question 20. We'll look at the standings again after this. Speaking of Ted's exes, what is the name of Victoria's German fiancé? That should just have one E. So I'm just looking for the first name, just the first name of Victoria's German fiancé. And you have 30 seconds starting now. Queen stays queen. It's always a Karen. Hey, Tommy Widener, I didn't see you out there. All right, everybody's in. I cannot believe how many of you incorrectly guessed the same thing. I guess I can.
Is it a common German name?
I mean, I'm not from Germany, but I kind of assume so. But I think Die Hard may have skewed me one way. Yeah, so a lot of you said Hans and Hans Gruber. But the correct answer is Klaus. Klaus.
That would be my fake German guess.
Yeah, Hans. Klaus is the correct answer. All right, let's take a look at the standings. Let's see if anything's changed. Some of you doing very well. Vicky Mendoza Diagonal. I don't know. Diageo. Vicky Mendoza something in first. But still up there. Hanging on in second. Very close. Still within striking distance of first place. Amanda S. is now up into third. Jeanette was just before the mother. Back to top 85. Good job, Chris. Lindsay, there was, I was doing research earlier, and there was like a whole slideshow trivia quiz of just the pictures of Ted's girlfriends that you had to answer. What was this girl's name? What was this girl's name?
That would be so hard.
You know what's tougher is Seinfeld doing that. What was this girl between George and Jerry? Taco is so good. Oh, don't let him hear.
He is right now, yeah.
His head is already. Oh, there's a cat on the floor sniffing him. You guys want to lay together? No, she left.
She does not.
No. All right.
Do you want to get scratched?
I do not want to get scratched. Vicky Mendoza Diagonal is the hot crazy scale. Thank you, Jennifer.
Yes.
Thank you.
Oh my god, I forgot about that. That's funny.
All right, everybody's in. Let's go on. We have 10 questions left. 11 technically, I guess. 11 questions left. Question 21 will load in 1 second, so let's take a drink while we wait. Molly and Reagan, welcome. Molly, who's answering mostly? You or Reagan? Be honest. I know Reagan's the best girl in the world.
She's probably a good binge watcher.
I believe it. What a dog. We need to see Reagan soon.
We've been walking by.
I know. We walk out there, but we haven't seen Reagan. All right, question 21.
Not like intentionally, Molly. We're not stalking.
We're just walking around the block.
Anyway, I'm digging myself into a hole tonight. I've seen all your Facebook.
This question is loading, I promise. It's just taking a second. Here we go. What is the name of the rule that Barney invents that allows you to end a date in the first 5 minutes? So you're on a date. Bad. What is the name of the rule that allows you to end a date in the first 5 minutes?
Oh, no.
What?
I just realized I had top chat and not live chat. I haven't missed that.
Oh, me too.
Oh, no.
That's a new thing.
No.
I've never changed that.
I usually
Well, now
do
we
it.
can see everything. Chris, waiting for the right moment to make his move. Oh, you're all at the tops of our hearts.
Says the star.
All right, everybody's in. You gotta stop.
Thank God I'm not a man.
All right. Everybody is in. A lot of good guesses. Correct answer here is the lemon law. So you drive a car off the lot and it's horrible. That's not an actual thing. You're stuck with it. But the lemon law. If you're not happy, you can end the date in the first 5 minutes. I love some of these guesses. Family emergency, rule 5, butterface, no Hufflepuffs, test drive, ditch rule, the taco test. Aww. All right, 22. What is the name of Lillian Marshall's daughter? Straightforward question. What is the name of Lillian Marshall's daughter? Just need a first name. What is the name of Lillian Marshall's daughter? What else did I watch today? Oh, I watched Rambo, Last Blood. I love Rambo. That's one of my favorite film series.
Watch without me 'cause it was gross.
Rambo, Last Blood.
Okay. What
And also, I'm going to rewatch Joker. Yeah, I'm a huge Sly fan. Rambo, Rocky, Expendables. Not the most recent Expendables. Not my favorite. All right. Everybody's in. I'm just checking on these misspellings. You guys did well on this one for the most part. Lisa, you and Brian tried to use that as your go-to high five, but his hand would just fly over. That makes sense. Rambo 2, The New Badge. Jenny Rambo, you've never seen a Rambo movie?
Probably because she's heard about it her whole life. She never wanted to.
I guess, but you should. I mean, there's certainly that. They're not for everybody, but Daisy's the correct answer, by the way. Daisy is the name of Lillian Marshall's daughter. We had Marvin, Waitford, Erickson, and Daisy. The correct answer. But Jenny, I would certainly watch. Start with First Blood back at like 1984 or something. It's good. The movies are surprisingly political in terms of war and how he views against it. Vietnam taking a very big role. But it's great. If you like action movies, it's worth watching. And now there's 5 of them. 1, 2, 3, Rambo, and Rambo Last Blood. If you don't like Sylvester Stallone, don't watch them. And it's not going to change your opinion of him. I'll tell you that. Question 23. How old was Barney when he lost his virginity? How old was Barney when he lost his virginity? Give me just 1 second. I got to change one thing. For this one, I'm just looking for an age, so you can only answer with numbers. So don't try typing letters or words. How old was Barney when he lost his virginity? Desiree, you're on here too. Welcome. I saw a message from you. I'm going to respond. I'll shoot you a message here as soon as trivia ends. I apologize. It's been a busy day. This is fun. Thank you, Kelly. I appreciate that. Jenny will never. That's fine. I'm not a person who tries to force movies or shows. I enjoy them. I'll always recommend them, but I know that everything's not for everybody, for sure. Lisa finally knew one. For your first Halloween, you were dressed as a baby Rambo. My first Halloween, I was a Smurf, and my parents painted me blue. There's a picture somewhere. I'll see if I can find it.
I've never seen it.
Yeah, I was a Smurf. Correct answer here, Barney was 23 when he lost his virginity.
So cute. Not that bad.
That Barney lost his virginity at
No.
23 is so cute.
No, Chris. He was a ghost and his brother was a ghostbuster for Halloween. His first Halloween.
That's adorable. It's got to be an older brother, right?
That's so.
All right, question 24. What is the name of the character? Just a first name. I just need a first name here. What is the name of the character who introduces the group to the Naked Man strategy? You can see him. This is the guy. What is the name of this character? Yep, older brother. Yeah, that makes sense. You were a pea pod, Bree. That's adorable.
So this is. Really
Yeah, what were your Halloween costumes, everybody? Let us know. What was your first Halloween costume that you remember or that you've seen a picture of? I was
we
a
have a photo
I was a
posted in our
Smurf.
community group.
Do you remember what you were?
I
The
have
first
no
one?
idea.
I gotta
I
find
know
it.
Billy was a cow, my little brother.
Oh my god.
Power Ranger clown, Big Bird, a strawberry.
A strawberry? That's adorable. Chris the Naked Man. Oh, Bozo the Clown. Anybody on the Bozo
And he
show?
was apparently the devil. An Oreo cookie. Oh, this is bringing
This
me
is
joy.
adorable. Guys, this is what I love about this community. These fun little side
Mhm.
stories and questions.
Agreed.
All right, I'm checking your answers. Slowly but surely. Not because of me. This internet is it's taking its time tonight. I don't even remember what this is. Somebody said, ugly naked guy works, what is it, 2 out of 3 times? Or 1 out of 3 times?
Someone here said 2 out of 3.
2 out of
which
3.
Seems like a high number.
Yeah, that's 66% of the time. Mitch. His name was Mitch. Correct answer is Mitch. All right, one more question, then we'll look at the standings. Question 25. In season 5, what is the name of the board game that Lily's dad brought to Thanksgiving? It's an interesting board game. What is the name of the board game that Lily's dad brought to Thanksgiving? Roland shit, if you will. Fiance was an Oreo cookie. I was a Ninja Turtle. Oh. That was my team name, not a Halloween costume. The Naked Man. Oh. Yeah, Chris, I was confused. Yeah, I was confused for a second. Your parents are like, fuck it, we're going with the easiest costume.
As a baby,
He's naked. He's the naked man.
naked babies they're allowed to be free.
Mert Werlin was on the Bozo show.
Did you see Amy's?
No.
Her daughter was a spider and she was the web.
Oh,
that's precious.
that's adorable.
And then Lisa.
Jenny, yes, share that pic. I always feel so good on the multiple choice, and then these questions hit. I'm like, did I even watch the show? Yeah, I'm with you. It's tough though, Casey. I would love to do more multiple choice, but they're so, it would be a tough battle to have a good winner with all multiple choice, but sometimes these questions do get really tough. Jesus. Oh, the answers that are on the screen right now. Hang on. A lot of you correctly said diseases. I see one down here I'm going to mark right. But some of these false answers are fantastic. Cones of Dunshire from Parks and Rec. Pimple Popper. Don't pop the tumor. Slapopoly. Emergency room. Everyone's got diseases. That's what I'm going to mark right. It's got diseases in there. Die again. Slap Monopoly. Slapopoly. Good job, everybody. All right. Let's look at the standings. Let's see if anything's changed. We only have a couple questions left. But is up into first. Amanda S is in second. There's Justin and Desiree. Congrats in third place. Everybody else going to rotate through here. So while this is going, just a quick reminder, guys. Every Friday for the foreseeable future, while we're doing these online events, is Fundraiser Friday, which is just our opportunity to raise funds for a good organization. One thing I haven't said that I'm super excited about and honestly pretty proud of for you guys out there is since we've started this as a company with you all, it's not us, it's you, we've raised $20,000, over $20,000 for the organizations that we've hosted these trivia nights for. West Suburban Community Pantry, the West Suburban Humane Society, Chicago Paws, the Harbor out of Downers Grove. We've done so many great events now, and you guys have been so giving. I just can't say enough how appreciative we are. And just the fact that we can do this, we will continue to do this on Fridays for Fundraiser Friday. So please join us this Friday. We're doing it for the American Parkinson's Disease Association. That, again, sometimes these events are free to play. We just ask for donations. This one is a little different. They've decided to sell tickets, which is great because that way you just pay up front. You're good to go. Christiane, I'm still looking into tickets for Canada players. I'll figure that out for you by tomorrow. But please do, if you want to play some general knowledge trivia on Friday night, that's the only event we'll be hosting. So if you pick up a ticket, you can do that on their site, and then you can play, and you know you supported a good cause. So thank you guys so much. I just can't stress how incredible it is and how good it makes me feel that you guys have helped us raise that much money online playing trivia. So here we go. Question 26. We talked about Ted's middle name. What is Barney's mother's name? Sorry, I led you astray there. What is Barney's mother's name? I just need a first name. I didn't know what was happening. What is Barney's mother's name?
Can you look into an answer if you look in the comments?
Yeah.
Really?
No, my chat hasn't updated.
Oh, okay. I can tell you.
One sec. I'll pull it back up. Kelly, I'll look into that question. I'm pretty sure I marked them all right, but I'll look. What is Barney's mother's name? I'm actually very proud of 3 of you right now. I mean, many more of you got it right, but I would just like to show you on the screen here in a second. Once this loads. Somebody said Siri didn't answer fast enough. Thanks for being honest. The correct answer is Loretta. But can we shout out that 3 of you independently put Carol Baskins? 3 people without knowing that anybody else would put Carol Baskins. Good job. All right, question 27. Which 80s pop star was in the second Robin Sparkles video? So a real life 80s pop star. Which real life 80s pop star was in the second Robin Sparkles video? Somebody's team name is still mad at the finale.
I love it.
Jake and Cassie are actually from St. Cloud. Love it. Let's go to the mall as a certified bop. Sand castles in the sand. Am I looking into something else for Christiane? Christiane, am I looking into something else for you? I have these questions pulled up. I'm also checking these answers at the same time. Thank you all for your patience. Correct answer here is Tiffany. Tiffany in that second Robin Sparkles video. All right, question 28. Which real life band, so again, talking about a real life band, sang a slap song after Barney was slapped in the woods during his wedding weekend? Which real life band sang a slap song after Barney was slapped in the woods during his wedding weekend? All right.
He is Charles, yeah, so intense.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, that's me. I told you, when you guys ask me to look into stuff, I do. But I don't have the luxury of doing it behind the scenes. I mean, I guess, here, there's a cuter boy. Let me throw him up for a second. I'm also grading your answers at the same time.
When I was like, this song is playing is totally chill. I was just
Yeah.
kind of zoning into it.
I wish I could play a song by these individuals while we were doing this, but YouTube would cut my sound off. That's why we're going to do it on Zoom tomorrow night. You guys are going to get so much music from me, you're not going to know what to do with yourselves. Somebody guessed plain white tees.
Eduardo says Alan Thicke is also correct.
Yeah, I'll go back and look. I don't know if I'd consider him a 80s pop star. I think Tiffany would be the most correct, but I'll go back and look. The correct answer here is Boyz II Men. Boyz II Men. I enjoy Boyz II Men. Here we go. Question 29. According to Marshall, just a quote from the show, according to Marshall, who is probably the only non-white person in Minnesota? We have some Minnesota people out there. Who is the only non-white person in Minnesota, according to Marshall? If there's no Hanson. Oh, there will be Hanson, Lindsay. Christiane, don't you put me in that corner. I'm probably tomorrow. Probably tomorrow. Tomorrow's the first Wednesday I've taken off in 8 weeks. And we're still doing music bingo. It's not that we don't have any events.
Yeah.
It's the first time I haven't hosted trivia since lockdown started. I just need a day off. But I think I'm going to do it tomorrow anyway, because that'll be fun. I think it'll be fun on Zoom. Not that this isn't fun, but maybe more fun with the music, I think. You guys destroyed this one. Correct answer here is Prince Rogers Nelson. Prince, the correct answer. Good job. All right, 2 questions left. Number 30. I just need a first name, everybody. Just need a first name. What was the name of the woman that Marshall drove to New York with in the episode Monstrosity Sport? You can see a clip here. This is an actual clip. That's the woman I'm asking about. What is this woman's first name? It's a tough one.
Everyone needs to know if they have to be, if they're going to be on screen, and if they have to put on clothes.
Yeah, my plan right now is if we do it on Zoom, yes, you guys will need video too. If I'm gonna do it on Zoom on a day that I don't have to host, I want it to be interactive. What was the other part? Do we have to put on? You don't have to put on clothes. That's up to you. This is Zoom. Pants. Somebody said real clothes. That's what I saw.
Yeah, no,
Lisa said real clothes. Yeah. Twist. Yeah. No, it'll be fun.
I'll be in my jammies. So
Yeah, I'll
probably
bring on the naked man 2 out of 3 times, Jen. All right. Yeah, I would prefer tomorrow just because I want to try it out with a whole different format. I want to do things as differently from YouTube than we currently do as we can. So I would like, if everybody joins with video, because I'm also trying to test out the capabilities of Zoom. There's a lot of companies out there that are using Zoom for a lot more. I don't want to use Zoom, but I would just like to know exactly our capabilities, how many people we could host without it, not working, how many videos we can have. But yeah, tomorrow will definitely be heavily music-based trivia. We'll have some music rounds. Anybody who's played trivia with us in bars or restaurants, you know how much I enjoy music. Our secret theme music rounds. I'm excited. We'll do a couple of those tomorrow. We'll get you guys all set up. The correct answer here, many of you knew, and many of you had great guesses. Not sure, but she shared her snack pack with Joey. The correct answer, not Carol Baskins this time, it's Daphne. Daphne, the correct answer. All right, one more. Oh, I know.
It's okay, buddy.
What happened? Were you having a bad dream? You were having a bad dream.
It's okay.
Oh, I know. Come here.
Oh, nightmare.
He was having a screamy dreamy. All right, we'll do this last question together. Oh, what a boy. All right. You can lay down. Question 31. Final question. Once again, you have to type the answer in. What is the name of the extremely over-caffeinated beverage that Ted and Marshall drink? They go a little bit crazy. What is the name of the over-caffeinated beverage that Ted and Marshall drink? Oh, buddy, come here. What are you doing? Come here. Sorry, timer will start as soon as this allows me to start it. Currently, we are stuck. We are frozen. Okay, here we go. 30 seconds. What is the name of that beverage? Always fun to dress up with virtual. Yeah, I won't be the only person with a crazy background then.
Yeah, that's going to be fun.
Lisa, yeah, no, we use Zoom. We use Zoom a lot. We do a lot of private events, myself and a few of our hosts with Baig-o-tricks. But currently I limit it to only 20 connections or less. But tomorrow I'd like to get a bunch of people on and see if the system that I'm going to use still works well with a bunch of people. Do I have to put on the taco of the town? I love it. All right, a lot of you added some exclamation points, so I'm marking those right, because that's how our system works. If you put an exclamation point and I didn't put it, you got it wrong, but I mark it right. So that's what takes a few seconds here. It's not Surge. Surge is a real delicious drink in our universe. The correct answer here on How I Met Your Mother is tantrum. Tantrum. So good job. 36% of you knew that. That's not a social, but we'll do a social. A cheers to you all for making it all the way through How I Met Your Mother trivia. Good job. Cheers, everybody. So thank you to everybody who's been showing up all the time. Thank you to those of you who come out when you can, and those of you who maybe this is your first time joining or your first time in a while joining. We really appreciate all of you. Honest to God, this, we're going to do this anyway, so the more of you that show up, the more fun I have. I like talking with you guys in the comments. I know Gina does too. Taco even got his few words in there. Oh, stop it, Siri. Thank you, Kelly, for the donation. Appreciate it. All right. Next screen you're going to see is the final standings. Final standings. So if you're in first place, if you are the top team, please send a message to the Baig of Tricks Entertainment Facebook page and say, hey, yo, I was in first place for How I Met Your Mother trivia, and we will get you set up with your $25 gift card to Elmer's Brewing Company. I haven't been asking this enough. Guys, please, if you're out there, even if you didn't win tonight or you've never won, or if you did in the past, you've won, do me a favor. You don't have to do it now, but sometime in the future, do me a favor and go to the Elmhurst Brewing Company Facebook page and send them a quick message and just say, hey, we really appreciate what you guys are doing. They have gone out on a limb. A lot of places have sponsored us once or twice or randomly, which I appreciate the hell out of. But Elmhurst Brewing Company has been sponsoring 7 events every single week since this started, pretty much. So we all have fun doing this, but they've made it a little bit funner with a prize on every single game. So even if you don't win, even if you can't visit Elmhurst Brewing Company, our friends from Canada, I know that would be a little tough. But send them a message or give them a like on Facebook and just let them know that you appreciate them for what they're doing for us, because I sure as heck do. So that's it. I'm off my soapbox. Here we go. It's final standings. In first place, I got to go to the right screen. In first place, but first place by 7 points. 7 points. That's the difference of like a second in the multiple choice questions.
Wow.
That means answered one question about a second faster than Amanda S. in second place, and Vicky Mendoza diagonal. Kelly V is in third, just 100 points. No, sorry. Just 10 points behind Amanda S. So super close game tonight. Some of you did very well. Some of you just had a lot of fun, even if you didn't do as well as you thought you may do. I hope you did have fun. Thank you all for being here. We will be back tomorrow with Music Bingo, Bobby K, 7 p.m., doing songs from all your favorite female artists. Thursday, General Knowledge Trivia with that special round on Thursday. Don't miss it. $75 up for grabs. Elmhurst Brewing Company and the DuPage County Farm Bureau. And then Friday, we're raising money for the American Parkinson's Disease Association. Thursday night at 9, the office trivia. That's it, guys. That's it. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you all.
Anything to add? Taco, anything to add? No, he's sleeping again already. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for the interactions. Again, please, if you haven't, join the Baig of Tricks online community on Facebook. That's where you can find the info for tomorrow's event. Shit, I just said it. It's happening tomorrow now, Christiane. It's definitely going to happen tomorrow. Bye, Summer. Thanks for being here, Christiane. Everybody else who joined us, have a good night.